What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday and welcome to your post-work or school physics class. We are kicking it off with some Nikke and a new survey. So I guess I'll do that now, actually. While we're waiting for some more people to come in and join the stream. I don't think I can share the survey with you guys. Can I even move this window? It's kind of like... It's a weird pop-up the way that they do it. Yeah, okay, so it's not even going to show up on stream, but that's okay. I'm going to tell you guys my responses as I do it. We need your opinions. Okay, I always encourage people, take these surveys. Always take these surveys. I mean, if nothing else, there's some free gems for you, but... it is a chance to get your voice heard, you know, to actually, like, talk to the developers directly, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess directly would be, like, actually having an in-person conversation, but still, you know, this is info that's going, like, straight to them, and we know that they do pay attention to this, and we have seen, like, real examples of change from these kind of surveys, so, yeah, anyway, even though this isn't going to show up on the stream, I'll kind of, like... tell you what I'm choosing here as I go through the survey. So how do you feel about your overall experience with Nikke on a scale of 1 to 5? So either extremely dissatisfied up to extremely satisfied. This is kind of tough. Like, my gut reaction is to say I'm extremely satisfied, but that kind of implies that, like, there's almost like no room for improvement, which I definitely don't think is true. And I personally am not super happy about what's happening with the game right now, but like that it's hard. Let me back up a second. Like, I think they've done amazing things in the game recently and I'm really enjoying it, but as the title of the stream says, I think it's almost too much of a good thing. Because I mean, it's just been like banger after banger, which we'll get into this conversation a little bit more like later on in the stream, I guess. A little bit more nuanced discussion about kind of like gacha games in general and how I feel about this. But anyway, for the purpose of this answer, I'm going to say satisfied. So that's still a scale of 4, still a 4 out on a scale of 1 to 5. How satisfied are you with the new characters? So same thing, score of 1 to 5, extremely satisfied to extremely dissatisfied. And then we have Sora and Dorothy. I just combined their names. And then Eleg. So this is probably going to surprise some people, but I'm going to say extremely satisfied on all 3 of them. I think that Sora is what we needed at the time. And I think Dorothy and Eleg are also really good. And keep in mind, this is not asking about the power level. This is just how satisfied I am with the characters. And I think they did a really good job on making the characters what they needed to be. Question 4. How satisfied are you with the new costumes? Again, scale of 1 to 5. And then we have Rappy Red Hood Red Flavor. I never knew that was the name of it. Red Flavor, sure. Tuve Sunblaze and Julia Summer Romance. All right. The Rappy one is way better than I initially kind of thought it was when I first looked at it. That said, I don't like gacha skins in general. So I'm going to say satisfied on that one because it is good, but, you know. For Tuve Sunblaze, I'm going to say extremely satisfied on that one. It's a good looking skin. It's part of the pass. Tuve is a good character. I like it. Yeah, good skin. Julia Summer Romance, kind of mid. I'm going to say neutral. I'm going to give it a 3. Anyway, let me check in with chat. Looks like we're getting a few more people joining the stream. Welcome, everybody. We got Kikro, Lone Syndicate, Judgment Kazi, Dr. Yiggles. What's up, guys? Time for pre-absolute class. Yeah, that's right. Hello. I'm sure most surveys is players saying stop the multiple banners in quick fashion. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if there's like a section for write-in responses. Sometimes they have like sections where it's like, you know, is there anything else you would like to say or add to the survey? So maybe. Hello, hello, hey, what's up? What's up, Twitch? We love the triple banner after summer. Yeah, sure. Yeah, before that double limited patches back to back. Yeah, it's just it's a lot, right? It's a lot. All right, so follow-up question: what aspect of the costume Julia Summer Romance are you dissatisfied with? So costume isn't sexy enough. I don't like the theme of the costume. The costume didn't meet expectations. The design feels too different from the original character. The burst skill animation isn't visually appealing. All right, well, the burst skill animation like has nothing to do with costume because it wasn't a gacha skin. The design does really suit the original character, so that's good. Costume didn't meet my expectations. Yeah, we can go with that. Didn't like the theme of the costume. I mean, I don't know. Theme is fine. It's like summer. Costume isn't sexy enough. We'll go with that too. It wasn't really like super summery like the rest of them. So, you know, we got some hotter ones, if you know what I mean. All right. Question 6. How satisfied are you with the following characters' favorite items? Polly Police Notebook. We'll say satisfied. I never did make a video about these favorite items. I've been so busy recently, guys. I apologize. Honestly, I did want to make a favorite item review, which actually I might still do because I want to talk about favorite items more than just this season that we just got. Because, you know, there's a lot of new players that haven't even done any of the older treasures. So I kind of want to address all of them. So I probably will still make that video. Tuve Firestarter. We're going to say extremely satisfied on that. And then Music Notebook for Julia. We'll say satisfied on that. And then Bay Practice Shoes. I'm not going to lie, I was hoping... Well, I mean, I didn't even think Bay was going to be in this batch, but I wish they made her better, even though she's probably the next one I'm going to work on. So I'm going to say slightly dissatisfied. I mean, Bay definitely got better. She's good. But I wish she got even better. And so that's a little disappointing. All right, what about Bay Practice Shoes are you dissatisfied with? I don't like the item's appearance. No, whatever, that's fine. I don't like the story related to the item. I haven't seen it yet. I'm dissatisfied with the skill mechanics provided by the item. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm dissatisfied by the power provided by the item. Yep. I don't like the favorite item wallpaper. Other please specify. Okay, yeah. So, just I wish it was better, you know. Bay kind of disappointing. Double down on our PvP kit. I mean, other than my dislike for PvP and Nikke in general, I wouldn't mind that necessarily, but yeah, it would be nice if she had more applications or was just, you know, if she's going to be really double down on PvP, I want her to be like extremely good in PvP, you know? Just show how little they care about Julia. She just gets shafted so many times. I mean, she got a favorite item, and people have reported a lot of good damage with her. So that's good, I guess. All right, what is your overall rating in the event Boom the Ghost? I'm going to say extremely satisfied. It was a fun event. It was a good event. I liked the minigame. I liked the event map and just, you know, the characters, everything in general. Like, it was a very solid event. How satisfied are you with the event Boom in Ghost? Isn't this... Did they literally... They asked the same question. Oh, what is your overall rating of the event? And then how satisfied are you with the event? That's kind of strange. All right, well, I'm not sure what the difference is between those, but we'll just say 5 on both of those. How satisfied are you with the story animation of the event? Satisfied, I guess. I mean, it wasn't anything like that, you know, it's kind of what you would expect. Do you find the storytelling in Nikke satisfactory, and does it enhance your experience? Yes, I will say extremely satisfied. It is by far the best storytelling of any mobile game or gacha game, and is a lot better than, you know, just a lot of games in general. Lone Syndicate says Julia's treasure is basically a watered-down version of Eve's kit, which isn't bad by any means. Fair enough. Dr. Ego says the second half of story part 2 was great. Got those good info on Doro that can lead to the main campaign. Yeah, it's always nice when they kind of like link things to like the main story, right? All right. What do you think the story is? Wait, what do you think the story is unconvincing and impacts your experience? Oh, why do you think the story is unconvincing? Does anybody think it's unconvincing? Like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird question. I wonder if this is like a bad Google Translate. Because if anything, this seems like this would be a follow-up question if I said that the story wasn't satisfactory in the last one. But I welcome those that are just joining the stream. We're going through the survey. You can't see it on stream, but I'm going through the survey. All right, so why do I think the story is unconvincing and it impacts your experience? All right, let's see what the options are. The timeline is so messy that I'm not sure where the story fits. No. There are too many characters making the story complicated. You know, any kind of like long-running story that's going to last for years kind of suffers from this. But I feel like Nikke has managed that pretty well, so I wouldn't go with that. There are important settings I'm not aware of. No, I wouldn't say that. There are long gaps between stories. The new stories are confusing because you forgot the relevant stories which were released so long ago. I mean, in a perfect world, the stories would come out closer together for like the main campaign. But I think it's unrealistic to expect the quality of writing that they're giving us to like come out super rapidly. So honestly, even though like, yeah, maybe you forget some things, I think we're better off with them taking their time. So I'm not going to go with that either. The story settings are contradictory. No. There's a lack of pointers. No recommended backstories or reading order. I'm trying to think. Like, if you're a new player, would this be a problem? Like, not for me, because I saw everything as it came out in real time, right? Maybe this would be a problem, but would it? I mean, you're still going to go through the campaign in the same order you would no matter what, right? Like, that just, you know, there's no way you could screw that up. And if you go to the archive, I think it's, like, listed in chronological order. I don't really see that as a problem, even if you're a brand new player. I mean, I guess where that could be a problem is you just, like, jump into, like, the current event, like, with Summer or whatever, and you're, like, who the heck is Dorothy? What is happening? You know, but, like, again, I don't know how you could even improve that. Like, that's just how it is. I don't know. I have to make an answer here. This is very bizarre. I don't know why this is a question. Because I didn't say that I thought any of the story was unconvincing. So I guess I'll just go with other and say it's fine. All right. Question 13. Oh, let me check in with chat again. People did not like Commander in the event? Oh, why not? A lot of people didn't like it? Interesting. You weren't expecting so many to dislike it? You know, I'm kind of blind to this stuff. Like, sometimes I pay attention to, like, what people are saying on, like, Reddit or, like, Twitter or whatever. But definitely not this time. I didn't realize, like, people didn't like it. A lot of events ties into the main story, so that can be confusing. Yeah, I mean, if you're behind on the story, it could be slightly confusing. I mean, like I said, you know, if you jump in as a new player to this event and you're just like, you don't understand like what's happening with Dorothy or whatever, so it could be confusing, but like, it's just how it is. If you're coming into the middle of a story, you're coming into the middle of a story, you know? A lot of spoilers with events require high story clear. Yeah, well, you guys know I have no sympathy for that. All right, so 13. Which part of the story do you find unconvincing? And this is also like kind of a weird just way of phrasing it. That's why I think it's like a weird like literal translation or Google Translate or something. Because like story's unconvincing, not which part of the story is bad or confusing or whatever. It's like unconvincing, which kind of just implies like, you know, the story's unbelievable, you lose your suspension of disbelief. It's you know, like stupid things happening, like I don't know, kind of a weird thing. I mean, I'm sure there are times when I've been like, what? That seems kind of weird, but like nothing's coming to mind right now. Like there's definitely nothing that was bad enough or quote unquote unconvincing that like makes me think of that right now. Like I can't think of anything that like really had a problem with that. So I will say none of it. You know, like some of the stories can be pretty goofy. Like some of the little side stories are kind of wackadoodle, but like, I mean, that's, you know, that's fine. That's part of the fun sometimes. Just have like kind of more silly events. Okay, considering the character's growth and setbacks, do you find their changes in personality and behavior convincing? Yeah, I think so. I mean, they honestly do a really good job. I'm gonna say completely convincing and very satisfactory. Like again, nothing's really jumping to mind. I mean, like you think about like the character development of the commander, of Dorothy, of Rappy, Snow White, the rest of the counters, Johann, Nihilister. I mean, honestly, yeah, I just, all of the characters, I think this is absolutely one of Nikkei's biggest strength. Like more than the gameplay, more than the character designs, whatever. Like it's just, like the best thing about it is the writing, and I think they do a really good job of making believable characters and showing like, you know, multiple dimensions and development of a character's over time. So yeah, I'm completely convinced and very satisfied. All right, so question 15. Which character changes do you find unconvincing? None. All right, what kind of story content do you wish to see the most? Key story developments driven by the commander. Stories about the characters' squads and their growth. Emotional bond between the characters. Emotional interactions between the commander and the character. Harem fantasy. All right. Other, please specify. Okay, so what do I want to see the most? I would say key story developments driven by the commander. Stories about the characters and squads and their growth. Sure. Emotional bond between the characters. I mean, that is interesting sometimes, but I wouldn't say that's what I want to see the most. And emotional interactions between the commander and the characters, again, like some of that is okay, but that's definitely not what I want to see most either. So we'll go with those first two. Yeah, Levy has a really great character development path as well. I completely agree. Yeah. Okay, please select your age, which I will not tell you guys. Yeah, please select your gender. I'll let you guys guess at that. Which genre of games did you play the most in the last 6 months? This is kind of always interesting. So what genre of games did I play in the last 6 months? Because my genre of games kind of jumps around. Like, other than Nikkei, it's sort of all over the place. Okay, so open world RPG games. No. MMORPG games. No. Simulation games. No. Puzzle games. No. Adventure, single player RPG games. Yes. Because I'm still playing The Last of Us 2. FPS or third-person shooter games. Have not played any at all recently. Racing games. I do still play Gran Turismo, but I haven't really recently, so no. Strategy games. Not really. Not currently, although I love strategy games. Story games, sports games, sandbox games, MOBA games. I have a confession. I can never remember what MOBA even stands for. Like, I know what type of games it's talking about, but I don't even know what the acronym means. Let's see. Action RPG games such as Diablo, Monster Hunter, Devil May Cry. Yes, because I just was playing a bunch of Bloody Spell, and just finished that a few days ago. So yeah, definitely played a lot of that recently. It's a fun game. And then gacha games, yes, obviously, because of Nikke and Ethereum Restart. Okay. Question 20. Which of the following games have you played recently? All right. Are there any specific games on this list? There are hardly any specific games that they list that I ever played. Okay. So, Gardenscapes, Dragon Quest Walk, Pokemon Go, Girls Frontline, Fortnite, Disney Tsum Tsum. Tsum Tsums has a game? Of course it does. I guess I should expect. Reverse 1999, Memento Mori, Dave the Diver, Seven Deadly Sins, Legend of Mushroom, Poco Poco, Last War, The Idol Master, Tower of Fantasy, Epic 7. Well, I've yet to play a single one of these games so far. SD Gundam, Girls Frontline 2, Brawl Stars, Honkai Star Rail, PUBG. Wait, in the last 6 months or ever? Have I played recently? Oh, okay. Because yeah, I don't play Girls Frontline 2 anymore. All right, Overwatch, Professional Baseball Spirits. Professional Baseball Spirits. That's interesting. I wonder what that is. Valorant, One Piece, Puzzle and Dragons, Azure Lane. Haven't really played that recently, although technically I pop in here and there, but it's been a couple months. AFK Arena, Disney, Blue Archive, Arknights, Apex Legends, Fate Grand Order, Assemble Stars, eFootball, Rainbow Six, Wuthering Waves, Monster Strike, Pokemon TCG Pocket. Dude, I still have not played any of these games recently, and I've only played like 2 of them ever. Genshin Impact, Dragon Ball Z, Zenless Zone Zero, Toon Blast, Heaven Burns Red, Without Survival, Puzzle and Survival, Call of Duty, Grand Blue Fantasy, Project Sakai, Knives Out, The Battle Cats. I haven't played any of the games above. Yeah. I have not played any of the games above recently. And again, there was only like 2 on the entire list that I've ever played at any point in my life. Which is funny because you assume that these games are like comparable games or things that they think have a lot of crossover with Nikke players. And that is absolutely not true with me, apparently. All right. Which of the following best describes your activity? I just play the game. Let's see. I'm a veteran player and I play very often. Yes, that's me. MOBA stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. That's a stupid acronym. I'm just going to say it right now. But thank you for letting me know, Lone Syndicate. Like, I don't know. That's just kind of silly. I feel like we try and define game genres so granularly. It's like this with music genres too, you know? Like, I hate that we have to say things like JRPG instead of RPG. To me, that's really dumb. Dr. O says, I play a lot of games that are listed. Yeah, I mean, probably most people have. I assume they've done market research, but it's just not true for me. All right. What official communities are you following now? Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Facebook. What is that? TikTok? No. Nikke official community? Yes. Instagram? Yes. All right. Well, I follow most of those. All right. 23. Besides the official channel, what other channels do you mainly acquire game info from? Let's see. Reddit, non-official Discord. That would be mine. We'll check that. Non-official Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, etc. No chat groups, no news websites, no video websites, YouTube. Sure, we'll go with that. Live stream websites, Twitch, In-game notices. I only play the game. Do not read about info. No. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I think definitely like YouTube and non-official Discord and in-game notices are for sure the big ones. What content categories would you like to see / join on the official accounts? Animation or videos? Yeah, I like that. Full frame comic strips, illustrations or wallpapers? Yes. ASMR? I know a lot of people like them. It's not my thing. I'm not into it. Content related to lore? Yeah. Content related to characters? I mean, somewhat. Yeah, sure. Okay. So animations, illustrations / wallpapers, content related to lore, and content related to characters. What kind of story related content would you like to see in the community? A variety of interesting details related to Nikke? I guess. That just sounds so generic, but sure. Wiki content related to various locations. That would be kind of cool on the surface in the Ark. Classified government documents accessible only to the commanders. Sure. Historical history before humanity came to the Ark. More detailed information about the Big Three. Research reports on raptures, heretics, and the Queen. Sure, we'll go with that. Research materials related to pilgrims. Yes. Analysis reports or overspec Nikkes. Yes. Roles and responsibilities of Nikkes around the Ark. Life experience of Nikkes before they became Nikkes. All right. Question 26. Have you ever purchased a Nikke-related merchandise? Yes, I have. And now they're going to ask me what all I've purchased. Okay, so what have I purchased before? Figurines. Yep. I have multiple Nikke figurines behind me, right there. Small merchandise, like acrylics and postcards, etc. Yes. Gachapons, no. Plushies, no. Although I would buy plushies if they were available. They haven't really made any available in the US. Like, I mean, you can still buy them. It's not like they're that hard to find, but like they haven't really released any official plushies for like American retailers. Trading card games, yes. Household items, no. Electronics, apparel, yes. Books, music products. Okay. What kind of Nikke related items would you consider purchasing or hope to purchase in the future? All right, we're gonna get more things. Figures, plushies, household items, electronics, apparel, books, music products, all of it. Yeah, I would like to see like a cool like Nikke like concept art coffee table book. Like that would be super dope. Or an official Nikke manga. That would be really cool. Yeah. Or even like a Rapture bestiary kind of thing. That would also be cool. Like there's a lot of like books I'd be down to buy for Nikke. And music products, I mean, like I listen to it just on YouTube and like Spotify and stuff, but it would be cool to actually be able to buy like a Nikke vinyl or something. That'd be dope. I need some water. Okay, 29. How satisfied are you with a private moment with Dorothy, the content posted on the official account? I don't even know what they're talking about, so I'm going to say neutral. How satisfied are you with a heart-pounding summer trip with a Nikke? Only 8 hours left until departure. I'm also going to say neutral. Don't know what they're talking about. Like, I know there were various events that were announced on, like, Twitter and blah, blah, and I just, like, ignored them. Alright, how satisfied are you with who will you explore? I mean, again, neutral. How satisfied are you with Summer Spooky Adventure on the official account? Neutral. How satisfied are you with Chill Time Nikke Summer Cool Off? Again, neutral. Like, these are all, like, were, like, social media kind of events, and I don't even know. Another one. 1000 Days Commemoration Feedback Event. Okay, I did actually look at this one a bit. We'll just say satisfied. Alright. Do you know about the official Nikke community? Blah blah link. Yes. You guys know I was in the beta for that. They were YouTube videos? Oh, okay. Alright, how do you learn about the official Nikke community, blah, blah? I have to check other on this one. I was asked to be a beta tester. Alright, how often do you visit the official community, blah, blah link? I'm going to say like once a week, which isn't an option, so I guess that's occasionally, because the next one is like 3 to 5 times a week, or I don't use it. So, alright. What is your overall satisfaction with the Nikke community? I will say satisfied. What are your main reasons for continuing to use the official Nikke community? I guess, I don't know. Post and create content, because I post my videos there. Yeah, I don't know. That's I mean, when it first launched, I would like check it out more often, but nowadays not really that much. I guess view fan content somewhat. Yeah, I don't really use the game support tools, honestly. I personally feel like it's really gimmicky, and I even talked about this to them in the beta, but it's like, why wouldn't I just look at it on the actual app? Like, I don't need to look up my Nikkes on a separate website, you know? But yeah. Alright, how satisfied are you with the Nikke fan created content and blah blah link? I will say satisfied. Some of it's pretty cool. And again, I post my videos on there too. How often do you usually view Nikke fan-made content on external platforms such as Twitter or Instagram? I view it daily. How are your main reasons? Right, what are your main reasons for viewing fan-made content on blah blah link? This is kind of a bizarre question. The options are like high quality content, it's easy to browse, includes creators I follow. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to say browsing casually, no specific reason. All right. Are you part of the Creator Hub? Yes. How often do you post in the official Nikke community? I guess like weekly is like a good average. What is / are your main reasons for posting on the official community blah blah link? Gain exposure. Record my thoughts about the game. I mean, yeah, sure. Share content such as art or helpful guides. Yes. Community fosters interaction and discussion. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, that's like what I'm doing right now on stream. Platform supports official original creators. Yeah. All right, question 46. Holy cow, this is a long-ass survey. Question 46. This is what we're doing on stream the entire time, guys. Nothing else. All right, so what are your main reasons for not using or rarely using the official community? Oh, whoops, I skipped a question. Open-ended. What are your biggest dissatisfaction? What is your biggest dissatisfaction with blah blah link's current creator feature? What kind of features would you like blah blah link to offer? Honestly, I don't even know. Like, I already, gave them feedback as a beta tester, and the product is like fine. Like, I think it's, it's, the UI is pretty good now. It's really easy to post like videos and stuff. It does nice embedded thumbnails. I don't know, like because it's like as a current creator feature, like I don't really know. I'm just gonna say it's fine. Like I don't really know like what else they could do to make it like better specifically as a creator, right? I mean, it's pretty easy to post stuff. It's all good. All right, what are your main reasons for not using or rarely using the official Nikke community? This also feels weird. Like, what if I used it constantly? Like, This this feels like it should be like an optional follow-up question. I guess it could be just like I don't have time to check the community. Yeah, we'll just go with that. All right, question 48. Rating scale. How satisfied are you with the following aspects of Nikkei's official community? So we got scale of 1 to 5 again. 5 being very satisfied and 1 being very dissatisfied. Website interaction, smoothness, and convenience of using the website. I'm going to say 4. Honestly, it's still a little cluttery in general. I feel like they could make it easier to just like, I don't know, have like a clean layout and you can find like different categories of different types of things. I mean, you can do that kind of thing, but it's not the most intuitive or clean looking. But that's kind of just a like design philosophy for a lot of like Asian websites and games in general. All right, post, upload, uploading, editing, and managing posts. I will say very satisfied. Content recommendations, content quality, relevance, and entertainment value. Give that a satisfied. Community atmosphere, user comments, interactions, and discussion. I'm going to say like kind of neutral on this. I haven't seen anything negative at all, but it's also your just kind of typical generic things of like people liked this post or thank you for posting. Like there's no like, I don't know. I haven't seen any like particularly great interactions, you know. Community events, fun community events, reward distribution. I'm going to give that a 3 because I don't know. I just like don't pay that much attention to that stuff a lot of the time. Game tools, the Shifty Pad, Wikipedia, campaign list, CD key, redemption. Again, I'm going to give that a 3. Not because any of it is bad. It all works, but I just kind of feel like it's all a little silly because I just don't see the point in doing it outside of the game when you can just do it in the actual game client. Search feature, searching for community topics, users, and posts. I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5 because, again, I feel like, I don't know, searching often doesn't help a whole lot, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. Friend communication, adding, communicating with community friends and in-game friends. We'll give that a 3. It's fine. Translation feature, accurately and conveniently translations. I honestly have not tried it. I will say I've never used it. I didn't even know they had a translation feature, to be honest. All right. Do you have any suggestions for Nikkei? We will carefully review and take them into consideration. What suggestions do I have for Nikkei? I think it's, I mean, let's just talk about this now. I mean, so I'll, you know, just pump the brakes a little bit. Let's see. Let me type this out really quick, and then I'll start actually like playing the game, and we can talk about it a little bit more. Okay, let's see. I said slow down a little on unit releases. The game is full of great content and the events that have come out are S tier. However, some players are burning out. It is hard to maintain that level of hype and investment in what is happening. And multiple new units and great characters at a time can be mentally tiring. Now, there's the obvious thing of like, and we don't have enough resources or money and whatever, but like they don't care about that, right? Like, the more they can get you to spend money, the better. But I think the important thing here, even from a business perspective on their end, is that there can be too much of a good thing, okay? So, like, even if we're looking at a pure, like, you know, business perspective of, like, if they keep pushing out banger events and amazing characters and, like, strong units and, like, multiple things at a time, and so it's like people have to spend more money. It can get to be too much, even if you're, like, a whale or someone who has a high budget. You know, just, like, maintaining that level of hype for something exciting, you know, over and over and over again, and you're constantly jumping to the next thing, and you have, like, you know, 3 different new units to look at a time, and, you know, then there's also rerun banners happening at the same time or whatever. You know, it's just it's a lot. It can kind of just make you check out. You kind of get some decision fatigue, or, you know, you're still trying to enjoy something previously that just happened and now it's like on to the next thing. Or, you know, you're trying to, like, test the new units and, you know, be competitive, but now there's, like, you know, a bunch more new things to do. And so, you know, I think just, like, having a measured pace on things, you know, will make it more sustainable regardless of whether people have the money or not to keep up with it. So I think that's a really important thing for the developers to keep in mind. So that's kind of like the takeaway on that. All right. Thank you for participating in our survey. Dr. Eagles says, yeah, can burn players out and could lead to players leaving the game instead. Yeah, exactly. All right. Get rid of our red dot notifications. Get my survey rewards. Wipeout. And I've seen this happen with other games. Like it happened, you know, in like with any kind of games. Like it happens with card games too, like trading card games where there's like new sets, and like if they do the releases too quickly, or they're always like, you know, power creeping things or whatever. Or like they'll release like previews for something ahead of time as soon as something else new just launched. It just, people just kind of like start to check out at a certain point where they're like, all right, well, I was just invested in this other thing, and like now there's something else that I'm supposed to care about. And so it can just be like too much of a good thing. Dude, the Absolute stuff looks really cool. Like, everything about the Absolute upcoming event, I'm hyped for. But yeah, I just wish, you know, it's just part of everything that I just said, you know? I wish we had a little bit more breathing room. Whether it's because of resources or, you know, like real world money, or just like, again, maintaining that level of excitement and investment in the characters, and sort of like having time to do what you want with other units, stuff like that, you know? All right, dispatch. I did not manage to get my units dispatched earlier in the day. I was pretty busy IRL earlier. Had to go to a going away party. You're impressed with the event also being fully voiced? Dude, I think that's super cool. Yeah. Any event that's fully voiced is always like a big W. She got annoyed that I said with me. But I kind of like annoying Dorothy. Like, she's got a big ego, so, you know, you got to play with that. You just got some more Dorothy and Eleg, and you're nowhere near upgrading them. Now we have 3 fun-looking units. Yeah, it's like, ugh, what do I do now, you know? Like, and I guess we can, like, move on to, like, the next part of this conversation that I want to have. Is, to some degree, this is just the nature of the beast, right? Like, and this has happened in a lot of gacha games. You know, you need to kind of do things at your own place, at your own pace, regardless of what the releases are and whatever the FOMO is. You know what I mean? And that does feel bad, and especially, you know, if you're a long-time player, you're really invested, and maybe you've done most of the things, or like particularly me as a content creator, you know, it's like, oh, if I skip that, then I can't like make videos about it, or I can't do like guides or whatever. And so, you know, it can be another layer of frustration when there's like just so much coming out one after another, you know, or even at a time, like 3 absolute units. You know, so like as a content creator, that kind of thing can be, you know, even more fatiguing or like frustrating and wondering, you know, like what the best way to go about things is. But I think we just need to keep in mind that, you know, you need to kind of take things as they come, and like whatever that is, you know, again, I can like give feedback and say that I prefer that we don't get so much at a time, or we get like a little bit more breaks in between with some smaller, like more generic standard events. But ultimately, like, the game is going to do what it's going to do, you know, and all I can do is offer that feedback and hope for the best. And so, you know, you kind of have to have like a bit of a Zen mentality on this, you know, like if I only can afford to pull for Emma and not the other 2, then I just go for that. And I wishlist the other ones, and I kind of like, you know, have to not worry about those other units and, you know, focus on like at least building the one that I want. You know what I mean? So I think, you know, that can at least help with personal burnout, you know? And so, you know, you're just kind of like making the best of the situation at that point, if you know what I mean. Because trying to do everything all the time isn't sustainable. And, you know, you have to recognize what type of game you're playing. And like basically the entire business model of any gacha game is FOMO, right? And as good as like Nikke, you know, is, I think that, you know, that's still kind of like inherent, like baked into like what that type of game is. So yeah, just something to think about, you know, for yourselves as well, you know. And then like eventually, and I'm not saying I'm doing this at all, or that you guys should do this, but you know, eventually you're going to get to the point of like, okay, if there's too much happening and I just like can't keep up with it, whether it's just like mentally and emotionally or financially, then, you know, that's the time to just step away and you go play a different game. You know what I mean? And again, I'm definitely not there with Nikke. But at some point, that's going to happen with all games. But all that said, I think this next update is going to be super cool, and I'm gonna, make the best of it. And again, it's really too much of a good thing. Like, nothing happening is bad. Other than that, it's just a lot, right? Like, we had anniversary event, which was awesome with Siren. We had the Stellar Blade collab, which was amazing. Then we had the summer event right now, which is super good. And, now we're getting the Absolute event, which looks like it's going to be super cool. So, it's just a lot of good stuff. And they are firing on all cylinders, And I've been excited for Absolute ever since we got to see their new designs. I've always been a fan of Emma. I think other than the original Diesel skin, which was like the launch skin, and I just bought it because I think the Emma Christmas skin was the first skin that I ever bought in the game. So Emma's always kind of like held a special place in my heart a little bit. So I'm excited for new tactical upgrade Emma. And Yunhua, Yunhua, in a way, I almost think like Yunhua looks even better than Emma, which maybe that sounds like blasphemy to some people. And I'll probably, if I do have to only pick one, it will be Emma. But hopefully I can at least get Yunhua. And Vesti, unfortunately, will have to wait unless I just get super lucky and like one-tap both Emma and Yunhua. Probably not going to be able to go for Vesti. Alright, we're just going to let it auto until I die. We hit tier 7. Emma was always in those cheesy mobile game ads for Nikke when it first launched. Dude, some of those original ads were crazy. It looked like it was just done by some, like, Eastern European ad agency that didn't really know anything about the game. Like, they were so cheesy and it was so obvious. And they did a lot of different gacha games. That ad agency, I don't know if they're still around, but there was a wave for, like, a few months there where, like, every gacha game had these, like, super cheesy IRL ads with people talking about, like, I pulled for, like, Emma, she's the most powerful Nikke ever, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, someone would be like, oh, yeah? Well, I got Rupee, and she blah, 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 blah. And it would be, like, two, like, business guys, like, in a suit, like, ignoring their girlfriends or some dumb shit. Like, it was hilarious. But, like, unintentionally hilarious. Yunhua's design is not for you. I mean, fair enough. That, Nikke has a lot of designs that, appeal to a lot of different people. But I think Yunhua's new design is hot. Her free skin looks amazing, though. You agree? Wait, who's free skin? Yunhua and Vesti, you think, got biggest glow up. Emma, like, only most popular one compared to the other two. For me, you can only get one, but it'd be Yunhua. Been a fan since day one of Yunhua. Alright. We got a lot of, like, niche fans in my community, I'll say that. By the way, welcome anybody who's coming in, just joining the stream. If you're liking it, please give the stream a like and consider giving me a follow or a sub. I am an official Nikke content creator. Did I see the new promo PV vids that came out for CN? They look so sick. I have not. They're good, though? Like, sick in a good way, I assume? Alright, let's go to the event. Get this out of the way. Yunhua gets a free skin. Dude, I haven't even looked. Wait, is it on Twitter? I haven't looked at anything today. Like I said, I was super busy today. So let me take a look. Is there anything on Twitter right now? Yo, these cosplayer ones. Have you guys seen the cosplayer post? Yo, okay, hold up. Let's share this. Dude, these are really good. This is really high quality. Wait, I didn't mean to... Oh, okay, wait. Dude, I can't... Are they, like, in an actual pool, but this is, like, a green screen behind them? This is very impressive. The PV is on YouTube? Oh, okay. So you're talking about the... They posted a short of Yunhua's free skin? Dude, this is probably the best Nikke cosplayer shoot I've seen. Like, not necessarily the best individual cosplay, but for, like, just as a shoot in general, like, these are super high quality. Like, this is really good. Like, the girls look good, the cosplay is high quality, the photography is really good. Nice. Alright. This is also, like, a really cool art poster for the Absolute event. This is super dope. Dude. Emma. Cosplay photos are always a win. It's likely an actual set they're on? Yeah, I think so. So there's, like, are we talking about this? Like, this doesn't show us anything. It's only on YouTube? It seems kind of weird if it's only on YouTube. Because this is all just animation, right? Oh, it's so loud. Sorry, guys. Oh, wait. Okay, hold up. Whoa, alright. Alright, hold on. Let me move this over. Alright, we'll play this from the beginning, but no sound. It won't play now. Hello? Play? Bro. Alright. There we go. Okay. So we got, like, story animation. This is the art that we were just looking at on the other video. Just looking at a note. Why not just look it on YouTube? because I'm already here. I'd have to go look it up on YouTube. More story stuff. Okay. Skip ahead a little bit. Alright. Yunhua tactical upgrade. Dude, that jiggle. Emma tactical upgrade. Did that say MG of therapy? Special therapy MG. That's hilarious. Okay. Vesti tactical upgrade. The YouTube link is there. Yeah, but I mean, I'm already here, right? Alright, new costume. Day off Yunhua tactical upgrade. Okay, I'm gonna say it's kind of mid. I don't know. I like her new normal design. Like this versus this, I think this looks a lot better, in my personal opinion. Again, I'm not like knocking anybody for your like taste or anything, but I think this looks better than this to me. Like this definitely appeals to me. Like she's like super badass and sexy here. Whereas like, I mean, she looks good, but it's just kind of like, you know, cute sundress. Like, I don't know. Main story chapters 3940. We already knew about that. Solo raid museum released. We heard about this, which is that's cool. It's good. New stages in Lost Sector. Okay, yeah, same kind of stuff. It's not bad for a free skin. Yeah, no, it's good for a free skin for sure. Yeah, and it's a style that I think a lot of people do like. I personally just like this a lot better. I hate most skins, so don't worry. Don't trust Spark's taste. I don't hate most skins, okay? That's not true. That is not true. That's great for a $60 skin even. You'd buy it. I mean, hey, that's cool. Like I said, I'm glad that people are excited for the design. I don't know. Like, this is fire, though. Like, with the jacket and the short shorts and, like, the stockings, and like I don't know, she just looks super. Like I don't know, yeah. That's just. Again, this is not bad. It just from my perspective, this is just very normal. Like we've seen this a lot. I mean, it's just like an everyday look, you know. She's in a cute dress. Like, anyway. Do I hate skins? I don't think I hate a lot of skins. I feel like that's kind of become a bit of a meme. Like people people do say that I hate skins a lot. But like let's look at different Oh, Marcius doesn't like that her underwear is hanging out. I mean, I don't know. I think like the band showing up above her shorts that's a feature, not a bug. That's a good thing. You liked her more when she was a little bit more tactical. That's fair. That's fair. Then I'm guessing you really don't like the free skin if you preferred her original design that was more tactical than her new one. Oh, let me go grab this. Lone Syndicate says he's with me on this. He likes the new design better than the skin. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's, you know, people on both sides of it, right? Which, again, I think is good. I think it's great that Nikke always has such a great variety in their character designs. Oh, we got another relic over here. But we'll take a look. I'll go through my whole collection of Nikkes, and I'll say whether I like their skin or their original design better. Okay? And we can resolve this. And you guys can keep track. If I like more... Oh, God. I just started battle instead of quick battle. But yeah, you guys can, like... tell me if I liked more original designs or more skins. Pew 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 pew. Oh, we can't burst. Because Lily is on cooldown. It's okay. We easily got through that. What if I made a tier list of some sort? Dude, people have asked me to do like a tier list of skins so many times, or like tier list of characters ranked on just like my preference. Maybe I should do that. Because that has been like a popular request. You don't like Yunhua's original design because of her forehead? I mean, that's a fair criticism. Kikro says, I can tell you right now, I only like 15% of skins. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna go through and check. Let's just get this out of the way. I have to score 1,000 points. Wee. Wee. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Oh, alright, alright, alright. Let me out. I can do a skin tier list of videos. Wait, a skin list series of videos and go through each manufacturer? Yeah, maybe. That might be a lot of videos doing skin tier lists, though. Might want to just keep it as one video. Okay, wait. Before we... Where? Oh, there's one over here on this chair. I got behind on my relics again. Where's the last one? If you guys see it, chat, help me. Don't know. Where this last one is. And I suppose I can just start walking around. Grimjaw says, do you think Sparks more or less doesn't see the value to what skins look like? I mean, it's true. I'm not like a major skin person just in general. You know, I like to use my resources in other things, you know? Like if it's like, you know, if I can get more poles or something like that versus a skin, I'm probably going to do that. But, I mean, there are absolutely some skins that I like. If I can find this frickin' relic... Oh, it's somewhere over here. It's like hiding behind a chair again. Bro, where is it? Oh, here. Okay. You feel bad for players that didn't get the Brid skin from Nearclab? Dude, that was a solid one. That was a solid one. Alright, to the shop. And we'll buy core dust. Wait, we don't get another reset on this, right? Like when we're done, we're done. Yeah, 18 hours and 35 minutes. Okay, so let me just buy out the rest with credits. So I don't leave anything on the table. Okay. So. Let's rate the skins. Bro, Eve, literally... Alright, we're starting off with a banger. The skin. I mean, this is SSS tier, right? Like, come on. The thing is, Eve looks amazing in literally every single thing you put her in. OG design, fire. Free design, fire. The pass skin, fire. The gotcha skin, fire. Like, everything is amazing, okay? That said, I can confidently say I do like the skins better than the original design, okay? Like, this is really good. The free skin is good, although I might even prefer the original design a little bit more. The pass skin, already one of the best skins of the game. The gotcha skin, even better. Like, you know, probably top 3 in the game overall. Like this, so all right, so Eve definitely thumbs up on the skins. Modernia, another massive win for skins here, okay? Another one that is one of my favorite in the entire game. I'm a huge fan of this look. Modernia looks amazing, and this is like 10 times better than her original design. And her original design is not bad, mind you. Like, okay, this is trash. We already know what I think about this. This is trash. The free skin, trash. But her original design is good. Like, this is good. She looks cool. She looks powerful. She looks sexy. Like, this is good. But like this is peak design right here, okay? So another win for the skins on Modernia. All right. Next unit. Scarlet Black Shadow. This is a tough one. This is a really good skin. I like it a lot. But her original design is really good. This is such a cool, unique design. Like, it is incredibly badass. I would say I marginally prefer this design just due to kind of the quality of the animation, like all the little details, the unique burst animation. You know, this is kind of like better from that point of view, and she looks beautiful, and she's, you know, like, it's very good. But I think this one is cooler. Like, this one is really, really cool. I think this is one of the best, like, OG, like, Nikke designs we've had in the game. So this is, like, nearly 50-50. It's really hard for me to make a choice on this. I think, you know, we're just, you know, I like to flex this one, even though I love this one so much, and I almost want to buy a 1/4 figure of this, even though I don't collect 1/4 figures. So I think we can give this is our first tie, I would say. Alice, I don't understand why Alice is so popular. Actually, I mean, I do understand it, but I don't. It's not for me. That said, this is, I mean, it's kind of whatever. It's kind of whatever. But I will say, this is the first one where I probably do prefer the OG design. We'll just say the OG design is better for Alice. Do I have any Nikke merch? Yeah, we literally just went through the survey. I have a bunch of Nikke merch. In fact, I have a Rappy figure up there, and a Nikke Pilgrim acrylic diorama there, and I have a volume scale figure there, and I've got like shirts and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so this is the first one where I would say the original is better than the skin. This one. This is another one where you guys know I'm famous for saying the original is better. Again, this is a nice looking skin. Dang, it's actually even better than I remembered. This is a really nice looking skin. This is really, really good. But I mean, Cinderella just looks good in everything. This is also a good skin. You know, Cinderella is one of my favorites, so it's hard to go wrong here. But I will lean towards the original design. I think the original design, again, similar to Black Shadow Scarlet, is just one of the best Nikke designs, one of the best original designs I've ever had. And so I will say that Cinderella is another OG design that I prefer. Rappy. All right, well, we all know that her original design is pretty mid, and the Gacha skin is 100% better. Yeah, there's no denying it. I mean, I didn't buy it, but it's definitely better. Yeah, big win for the skins there. Red Hood, I would say the skin is better. Again, also a big fan of her original design. I didn't feel like she needed a skin. I like this a lot, but I will say that her red dress is a bit better. So skin is better. Let's see, there's no skin here. The skin for Raven, yep, definitely better. 100% better, the skin for Raven. I mean, she looks good. She looks good. This skin, yeah, its skin is way better. Oh, I forgot she has multiple skins. This is very mid. I mean, the original design is better than this skin, but I will say this skin is better. The gacha skin wins here. I didn't buy it because I just rarely get gacha skins, but the skin is better. The skin is better. Quincy doesn't have a skin. She doesn't have a skin. For Asuka, the original design is better. This is cool, though. This is cool. I like this. And this, I would say, is good, but it was just really disappointing as a gacha skin. So I'm gonna say just like the OG design is what I would go for with Asuka. For Crown, the skin is absolutely better. I skipped the Mihara skin. Yo, I forgot Mihara had a skin. You're right. Okay, my bad. Yeah, okay. Well, this is one where you can say I'm a skin hater. To me, I don't see how this is nearly as good as the original design. Like, this isn't bad. Like, if this was on any other Nikke, like, this would probably be, like, considered really good, right? But, I mean, I don't know. I don't see how this is even defensible. Like, this is so good. The original Mihara skin, I mean, not the original, but, you know, this Mihara, this is definitely better. Definitely better. Yeah, so there's a win for the original designs. Anyway, going back to Crown, the skin is better. The skin is way better. Much better. For Snow White, looks badass both ways, but the skin is better here. This one's super cool. If they gave her a original burst animation, this is worthy of being a gacha skin right here. Yeah, super cool skin. So another win for the skins. Does original Scarlet have a skin? She does, that's right. Oh, fuck this BS. I mean, on principle, this is terrible. If you know, you know. That said, an extremely good design. I wish I had it. Just Shift Up screwed me over. As an OG Day 1 Nikke and Stellar Blade fan, I'm very disappointed in Shift Up. You guys all know what happened with this. The skin is better, but you know why I didn't buy it. Okay, Ray. This is decent. This is pretty good too, to be honest. These are all very true to life to Ray. They're good, but the original is better. The original design is better for Ray. For leader, I mean, I honestly don't care. But I will say, I think this is her best skin. For both of these, I think, yeah, the skins are better for leader. The skins are better. I didn't bother to get them, but the skins are better. I mean, Anise looks amazing. She doesn't have a skin. Maxwell has a skin, but this was a really early one. This was super early on. I want to say this was maybe the second mission pass ever, something like that. And this is really mid. Like, I don't even know if I can say the skin or the original design is better. Like, I'm gonna give this one another. This is our second tie. I don't know. I think the original one is slightly better. But we could give this a tie. I mean, I'm gonna say the original is better, just because like getting the skin almost felt like a waste. All right, Helm. I mean, I don't even need to say anything here. The skin, one of the best in the game. The skin is way better for Helm. Like, bruh. And I know she even has a gacha skin, which is also good. But honestly, compared to this skin, like, this is just one of the best ones in the game. Helm looks incredible. So, yeah, either way, the skin is better. Maxwell's skin shines in her shooting view. That's true, because she gets the mask. It's cool. It is cool. But it's still just like, I don't know, it's too similar. That's why I gave him a tie. For Grave, I'm pretty conflicted on this one. I do like this. I like this from a character development point of view. You know, she's showing her face. She's becoming more of a person. It looks good. It's cool. I'm a big fan of this. This is like super badass though. Like her original design was really badass. This is another one where I would almost give this a tie. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm using the skin here. Oops. Didn't mean to go back out. So I mean, the skin looks good. But yeah, we can give this a tie. The skin is good though. The skin on Siren is better. Again, very similar. I'm almost tempted to give this a tie, except this whole like background, everything is just like beautiful. So I'll give the skin a win here, just for being like such high quality. Just like everything in general looks so good about it. For Privity, this skin is definitely better. I know she has a couple different skins, but this is definitely the best one. I'm a big fan of the skin. The free skin here for Asuka is better, as you can see. I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of this. I almost want to go with this one. But I want to say this is her best one. Either way, the skin is better for Asuka. She doesn't have a skin. She doesn't have a skin. She doesn't... Wait, she doesn't have a skin, right? Yeah, okay. Just double checking. This is another one that could kind of go either way, to be honest. I will just ever so slightly give the win to the skin on Double D. But it could be like, you could kind of go either way. But I'll give the win to the skin there. Nihilister doesn't have a skin. Okay, this is a massive win for the skin right here. And not because her original design was bad. This is really good. And like her transformation, like Dorothy was such a special unit. She was like, she was so hyped when she came out. She absolutely lived up to being this like special, very powerful, unique, impressive character. Like it's really cool. But this design and her like mind fracture PTSD, like it's so good. One of the coolest ideas for a skin ever. So the skin gets the win here by a lot. No skin. The skins for 2B win. I mean, like, all the skins for 2B. Like, bruh. This is a really cool one. This is beautiful. We all know why we like this one. OG design is fine, but, like, the skins on 2B. The skins win. The skins win. Original design for Ray takes the win here. For Wind Ray. This is like a fun nod, you know, for like the movie viewers, you know, those original fans. And this is a pretty dress, but again, I'm just going to prefer the original skin here. The original design is better for Ray. She does have 2 different skins. So here's one where I'm going to say the original is better, okay? Like the baseball one is fun, but it's not better than her original bunny suit. The holiday dress one, whatever this was for, is good. It's high quality. It's a nice skin. But you can't beat the original bunny suit. Like, I mean, come on. Like, come on. Yeah. So the original design takes the win for Blanc. I think it's definitely better than her skins. Noise is kind of a funny one. I do like her skin, but this is another one that's almost 50-50. I feel like this is probably going to anger some people. I think her gotcha skin is really mid. This seemed like one of the worst gotcha skins. I'm a big fan of her original design, and I could honestly go 50-50 between this skin or the original design. They're both really good. I love the kind of like asymmetrical and like strappy kind of look on this. Just in general, from like a what my aesthetic is in general. I like this a lot. This one, I mean, you know, you get the boob window. So we'll give this one just slightly as a skin win for noise, but this one's almost tied as well. For Noir, again, OG design gets it. Again, high quality. This is high quality. It's good. It's not a bad skin. I actually like this baseball one too. This one's better than Blanc's baseball one, which is funny because it was the free one. But you can't beat the original bunny design. So another win for the original skin. Noir is better than the original. For Drake. Okay, this is one where the skin gets the win. The made one is hilarious. I didn't get it, but I love it. This one, I mean, as a car guy, this one's also amazing. Honestly, Drake's original design is dope too, with her mask. Like, Drake is just... I'm a big fan of Drake's character in general. But I'm going to give the win to both of Drake's skins. Her skins are better, even though I didn't buy either one of them. A2, the skins win. The skins win. The new summer skin, super good. The past skin is beautiful. The alternate free one is good. The normal one is good. A2 looks good. I actually prefer this one slightly over the free skin. But she looks good and everything. And ultimately, the summer skin gets the win for sure. A2's my girl. Okay. Made Privity. She doesn't have a skin. Does Rouge have a skin? No, she doesn't. Okay. She doesn't have a skin. Viper. I mean, yes, the skin wins. I know she also has the Gotcha skin. Another one of the Gotcha skins that I felt wasn't great. I'm not really a fan of the Gotcha skin. But the bunny skin, yes. Original design is good. Bunny skin, even better. That's a win for it. Elec doesn't have a skin. No skin. Yeah, free skin is better. I mean, it's funny, Mari has so many things. I mean, this is, yeah. Original pink design is good, but I think the white suit. Mari looks good in all these, honestly. Mari is pretty solid in every version of her, but I will give the win to this white plug suit skin. Yeah, I miss using Mari. She lasted a long time, honestly. She was a top meta unit for a long time. Mana doesn't have a skin. Brady doesn't have a skin. Volume, again, looks good no matter what. I like the animation for the original Volume better. Like, the animation for this one on Volume is kind of whatever. Whereas, like, this one's pretty unique. It's a lot of fun. I like that. But I will give the win to the skin. Again, Volume looks good in both, but I'll give the win to the skin on Volume. No, the new campaign chapters will come out tomorrow. Yes, the skin wins for Senti. This is not debatable at all. Yes, 1000% Senti's skin is better. Let's see, there is no skin. Marshana. I mean, I'll give the win to the skin. I didn't think it was worth it. I didn't buy it. But the Gotcha skin for Marshana is better. So win there. Yes, the win goes to Tia's skin. The skin is way better. I don't really like her original design. The skin is good, though. There is no skin. There is no skin. No skin. No skin. Yep, the skin for Tuve wins. The baseball one is cute and gives you a nice peek. Her original design is pretty good too, honestly. I mean, either one of these skins I think is better, though. But yeah, the summer skin, yeah. So Tuve gets the win. I think I'm voting for more skins than not. Rupee, yes. The skin wins, absolutely. Again, original design was pretty good, but the skin is better for Rupee. The bunny Rupee skin, excellent. Oh, they were asking about the trailer? Yeah, the trailer's up. Let's see, there is no skin here. Yes, the skin for Pepper definitely wins. I'm thinking I'm voting for more skins than original design, by a pretty big margin, actually. There's only been a few. Yep, the skin for Amelia also wins. I don't think Biscuit has a skin, does she? Oh, she does. I don't know. Do I care about this at all? I mean, I'm going to give the win to the skin here as well. I kind of like the hats on the dogs. It's funny. I didn't get it, but yeah. I'll give the Biscuit skin a win. Does Guillotine have one? She does. Again, I didn't buy it. I don't think it's worth it. But the skin is better. Guillotine's skin is better. I like her top hat. Jackal doesn't have one, does she? No. No skin. Dola's skin wins. Early on, this was one of the best in the game. I think it's kind of like, you know, fallen off a lot. Same for Dola's skills as well. But like, Dola, yeah, this is a very solid skin. This is better than her original design for sure. Frima, yes, the skin wins. This one's hilarious. Again, not one that I thought was worth buying for me personally, but the skin is better. No, Laplace doesn't have anything. The skin is also better for Leona. As you can see, I'm using it. It's better. I don't think she has one, does she? No. Moran. Alright, this is one that I know was controversial. This is one that I think maybe started the whole thing about how I hated skins or something, maybe. This is a decent design. She's super cute. I like it. But I just feel like this is way more interesting and unique. We don't have a lot of characters that look like this. Just in general. And I think this just like works with her character so well. I think the original design of Moran is better. I like it a lot better. I mean, yeah, Dola's original, like, you know, secret agent assassin look is cool, but still, the dress is so good. All right, are the skins better for Julia? Yes. And I actually might prefer this one above all of them. But this was one of the, during the time when they were just selling individual skins without passes, and it was 100% not worth it, even though I think it might actually be her best one. So yeah, skin is better on Julia too. Masked, yes, the skin is better. Again, another one that I didn't buy. This one is just hilarious. But yes, this one's quite good. The skin is better. There is no skin. Exia? Whatever, I don't... okay, the Christmas skin is great. Again, not worth it, but the Christmas skin is great. The skin is better. The skin is better. I think the thing is, you guys see that, like, even though there are a lot of skins that I think are better, I just don't think they're worth it as something that I want to spend money on. So, like, earlier, there were a lot of skins that I bought for, like, the big units that are either my favorites or really meta units that I'm using a lot. And so it was like, okay, I like the skin, I'll get it. But for a lot of units later on, even though I think the skin might be better, like in this case, again, I think the skin is better, skin gets the win, it doesn't mean I actually bought the skin, you know? So I don't hate the skin, it's just not something that I'm going to spend money on. All right, here's Brid. Yep, Brid, absolutely, the skin is better. The Nier skin, this one's really good. This one was one of the early ones. I wonder if anybody bought this. Like, you go from this to this. I don't know. This is like oddly like Pioneer or like vaguely Star Wars looking for some reason. Anyway, but yes, the Nier skin on Braid is excellent. There is no skin. There is no skin. There is no skin. Bay doesn't have a skin. Why am I second guessing that? Yeah, there is no skin. I'm gonna say the original design on Rosanna is better. The original is better. Milk, the skin is another one that I like. This is another one that you just had to buy without a pass, I think. But I do like it better. With like the red urban camo and stuff. Like, yeah. Milk looks better with her skin. You seem like you like the skins that drastically change their look. I would say generally yes. Although, like in the case of the bunnies, that's not true because I preferred their original designs. But yeah, I would say in general, probably. Because if it's like a really subtle change, I'm like, what was the point, you know? The skin on Polly, oh my god. This is a massive glow up. I mean, no one really talks about this, but it's definitely better. Polly looks great. I don't think she has one, does she? No, okay. She doesn't have one, does she? No. You never hear about Arya nowadays. I think I slightly prefer the original design for Uni, but we'll give this a tie. This is a tie. Uni skin and Uni original is a tie. Wait, did I go past one? No, I didn't. Okay. Brid, yes, the skin wins. No one's gonna argue with this. The skin for Guilty. Did I say Brid? I mean, yes, it does for Brid too. But yes, the skin for Guilty. That's a W. For Isabelle, yes, this is also a big win for the skins. Although her original design, this is another one that's like, this is really strong, and like with the wings and everything, she's really cool. But I mean, this is pretty peak. Isabelle got a nice glow up. The skin is better for Bestie. Yes, this is hilarious. It's like just, I like it. It's goofy. It's cute. It fits her character. It's good. It's good. The skin for Sugar is good. Both of them are better than original. I mean, she looks cool here in her original, but both this and this, I would say, are better. I'm glad that they gave us this because I actually was really disappointed. I regretted not buying this one. So thankfully, they came out with another one that was like even cooler. So yeah, the skin gets it for Sugar. The skin for Maiden, yeah. Massive win for the skin here. 100% the summer skin is better. And there, we were just talking about Emma. This is what started this whole conversation, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah. Bruh. This... It's hard for me to explain why this one is so good. I mean, if you feel it, you feel it. Like, this Emma Christmas skin... All right, let's move on. It's good, okay? We'll leave it at that. Emma looks good. Let's see. There is no skin. Wait, does she have one? No. Okay. I think she does. Oddly enough. Yeah, we'll give the win to Signal's skin. It's better. It's another one that I didn't bother to buy, but yeah, it's funny with her chocolate thing. Diesel has stupid amount of skins. I think the only person that has more skins than her is Mari, who has an insane amount. But the skins are better. This is the OG one. No, this is the OG one. This is the free one. Yeah, this is the very first mission pass ever. This is probably my second favorite one. And then this one was a pass that's more recent. She looks good. Goes into the collection of like the party skins with like the drink, the evening gown kind of thing. So yeah. Pretty much for all of her skins, I'll give the win to the skins for Diesel. Yunhua, she doesn't have a skin, does she? No, okay. I don't think Zvi does either. Oh, she does. Okay, this is not bad, but it's just like generic kimono. So I think this one's cool. We get like her like boots and the more mechanical elements. I think it's cooler. I'm gonna give the win for Zwei to the original design. Nero doesn't need a skin. She looks great already. If she gets a skin, it's probably not as good as her original. Yeah, it doesn't have a skin. 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 Again, doesn't need one, but doesn't have a skin. Also does not have a skin. A bunch of these do not have skins now. Does she have one? She does. Okay, again, this is just more interesting. It's cool. We got all the like guns around her. And what is this giant paperclip? I don't know, it's fun. It's weird. She's a rebel. Apparently a sub from the like O collar she has. And this, I mean, this is nice, but yeah, original design is better for Ein. Got some asymmetry with the sock pulled up and the tactical bag on her thigh over here. Yeah, it's better. Let's see, that doesn't have a skin. Does Lily have one? No. Okay. This is another one where the original design was super good for Haran. And then it just got that much better. The skin is even better. But honestly, they're both really good. I wish we got more use out of Haran. But I'll give the win to the skin. But they're both really strong designs. Doesn't have one. I don't think she has one. No. Novel does. This penguin one is just nonsense. And this like kind of weird sexy nurse is kind of nonsense too. I don't know, they're all goofy, but I will say that the skins are better for Novel. Okay, this is one that is maybe also controversial, but Folkwang was one of my favorites at launch, and I think that Folkwang's original design is better. Now, I have rated other bunny skins highly, whether it was Viper or ones that originally had bunny designs. But let's just say the under is better than the over. Folkwang's OG design wins. Okay, this is not even a contest. Sakura's skin is way better. Again, not one that I thought was worth it to buy, but this is way better. Like, the fucking frog. It's hilarious, and the ninja skin just looks good. Her skin is way better for Sakura. Let's see, she didn't get one. She didn't get one. I don't think, like... Does she have a skin? No, she doesn't. Okay. She doesn't have one either, right? No. Nope. No skin, no skin. Yan has one. The skin is better. 100%. Definitely better. No skin. AIDS is better. AIDS is definitely better. Yeah. This is a really good look. I'm a big fan of this one, actually. Yeah. This like, if this was like an IRL look, this is peak. So better skin for Aid. And then these people don't have skins. Oh, dude, the Rappy skin wins by like 10,000 miles. Like, I think we can all agree on this. And then I'm pretty sure nobody else here has skins. Oh, wait. I think she does, oddly enough. Yeah. No. Sin's original skin is better. Sin's original design is pretty great. I like it better. Oh, wait, I think Neon does have a skin. This one, almost nobody has. I'm gonna say the original design is better. Like with the skirt riding up, and just it shows her general like goofiness and like not being put together like this. It just exemplifies Neon better, so I'm gonna go with the original skin there, original design. No skin, no skin. Wait, I don't think she has a skin, does she? I don't know why I thought Anne did for a split second. Oh man. Alright. The coat demon. This made the community so upset. And this skin is so mid. But they did listen to us. They did listen to us. I mean, I really don't care. But we'll say the skin is better for Makima. And it was a win for the community. Okay, okay. The skin here, yes. Yes, this is a win for sure. Definitely better. I didn't get it, but Mary's skin is definitely better. Yeah, and these are our Nikkeis, they don't have skins. And we should get back to you, Eve. There we go. Yeah, that was all of them. Well, I wasn't keeping track, but I would say with a few notable exceptions, I voted for the skin the vast majority of times. So let me know, chat. Am I a skin hater? I don't think so. I just haven't bought every one that I liked. And even then, you can tell I do have quite a few skins. So yeah, hopefully that like solves that debate once and for all. What else do we have to do? Tribe Tower, right? Welcome those that just joined the stream, by the way. I just went through and gave my opinion on every single skin in the game. If that doesn't earn me a sub, I don't know what does. If you haven't subscribed or followed already, please do. I would appreciate it. That took way longer than I expected. Anyway. SR Anchor did have a skin? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Really? Okay, let's go back and look. I don't want to leave one. SR Anchor has a skin. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Yeah. We'll give the skin the win. I wonder if I didn't even notice it because she wasn't using it. I think I never even noticed when I got the skin. Alright, yeah, we'll give the win to the skin on Anchor as well. Grimdale says, I'm not a hater, I just don't waste money. Yeah, that's fair. That's a very fair assessment. Alright, so to Tribe Tower. Missilus. Did I skip Trani? I don't remember. Did I skip Trani? Do I have to go back and look at that? Maybe I just didn't want to look at Trani any longer than I had to. If I have to go back, if I actually skip Trani, we'll go back and look at her. Next stage. I skipped over Trani. Alright, alright. Multiple people have said that I skipped over Trani. Okay, we'll have to go look at Trani. Fucking Trani, man. Alright. Did Trani stop typing with her feet in her skin? If she did, I'll give that one an automatic win. I'm not even a foot hater, by the way. Like, and just the idea of typing with your feet is nasty. Did I get the overspec Mihara Gotcha skin? I did not. I did not. So I think that's like probably was the most high profile skin that I said I wasn't that big of a fan of. Because I think her original design is just so clearly like it's just so good. Like I don't know, the Gotcha skin I think is what originally got people thinking that I didn't like skins, because I didn't like that one. I mean, I talked about him, yeah. So yeah, but I did not get it. The original gets the win on that one. Alright, overspec / pilgrim. So yeah, I think if a skin looks good enough, I'll get it. But if it's for a character that I'm not that excited about, or I think the skin is only like slightly better than the original design, I probably just won't bother to buy the skin.
당신의 왕이 승리하는 모습. 왕국의 비달에 모두 무릎 꿇으리. 잠시 타임. 부탁 끝냅시다. 콜렉트 왕이 미래를 깨어나는 왕국의 비달에 모두 무릎 꿇으리.
Alright, we got 2 more stages to go through before we can move on and go back and take a look at our feet girl. Can't wait to see what my opinion is going to go for when it comes time to vote for the free Rappy Red Hood skin. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested. They're definitely slow rolling us on that one. I mean, which is another argument for the fact that just too much has been happening. You know, there's just so much that I think they've actually pushed that back. Because otherwise I would have expected us to get a design for us to vote on already. Is this what the stages look like with max Nikes and equipment? I mean, yeah. You kind of crush Tribe Tower if you're, like, really built. And welcome to the stream, Maverick. I think you're a first-time chatter. Alright. Red Hood just spilled on herself. Let's see what Trani looks like. Trani. She's a burst 3, right? Where is she at? Oh, here we go. I completely forgot she had a skin. Like, You know what? This gets the win. The skin absolutely gets the win. Yep. I'm going to say the maid outfit is cuter. Like the hair clip and all that. Like, this is cute. The maid outfit looks good. And she's wearing stockings. So... Also, I just like the green coloration in the background. Overall, this is just more aesthetically pleasing. So, yeah. Skin wins for Trani. Alright, let me open some stuff in the inventory. Now I think I have officially judged every skin. I've looked at every single unit and their skins. Surprised that I like her skin better? Yeah, you never know. I'm full of surprises. Alright, maybe we can level some stuff, some equipment. That's probably wishful thinking. Ooh, okay. Well, we're going to get a lot of stuff there. So maybe I can finish E-Leg. I don't think I've finished E-Leg yet. Of course, it's a purple doll. Why wouldn't it be a purple doll? Maybe I'm not a skin hater after all. Okay. So E-Leg. Yes, I need to level this helmet a bit more. Level 2 on the helmet. Nice. Level 2 on the gloves. Maybe. Maybe. Level 2 on the chest. Alright, cool. So E-Leg is done. I'm not going to take these to 5. I mean, like, maybe at some point, if I feel like I really need this for, like, the next Water Week raid boss, if I'm going to actually try for a high score. But I think I'm just going to leave her at 2-2-2-2 all around. There's going to be more high priority things. So, with that in mind, I have to get Bay ready, because I'm going for her treasure. So, I have her equipped, but nothing leveled up. Yeah, let's maintain. 17% chance. All right. Please. Please, please. Hey, what's up, Orifly? Welcome to the stream. I just rated every single skin in the game, and if I thought it was better or worse than their original design. So, that's what you missed. No spoilers, if you want to go back and watch. But the results did surprise people. I think, anyway. I think it surprised people. Alright, we got one more shot at this. Come on, come on. Give me a super success. Oh, alright, alright. Well, I tried. Really glad Absolute is all fire units. Don't like that many fire units aside from Rappy, Mihara, A2, and 2B. Yeah, I mean, I think for a lot of people, they're lacking fire, right? Because if you missed Asuka and Rei, they're two of the major fire units that you would use in a raid, right? Otherwise, it is basically Mihara, Rappy, and Modernia. So Absolute being fire will help a lot of people, for sure. Alright, is there anything else I need? Oh, wait. Do I need to do equipment on anybody? I think I'm done, right? I finished Dorothy? Where's Dorothy? Yeah, I'm done on her too. Okay. As long as Viper's Bunny was voted on, we good? Yeah. I said that one was better than both her original and her gacha skin. Okay, so yeah, maybe I can start saving resources again. There's not really anything that I need to upgrade here. There's nothing that was like on the back burner as far as... Oh, you know what? Actually, no. Speaking of Viper, I need to finish her overloads. I can overload her boots finally, I think. Yep. Alright. Oriflamme came just in time, I guess. Okay, so. Upgrading these boots. I think we're just hoping for attack and elemental damage, I guess. Like, I don't really think she needs anything unusual or specific. Time to make pizza. Ooh, nice. Are you fucking with me? Shift up. I literally just said all I'm hoping for is like the normal. She doesn't even need anything specific. And I get defense, charge speed. Like, this is complete trash. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Okay, shift up. You got jokes, I see. Alright. We're gonna level her chest up to 2. Okay, let's re-roll this. Let's re-roll this. I swear to God. Shift up. What? What? I guess we'll keep the effects. Let's try this again. Ammo capacity. Okay, alright, alright. We'll change effects. Let's try re-rolling this again. Defense and charge damage. Dr. Hero says that's what I get for hating on noises. Gotcha skin. That's not even relevant. This isn't even noise. The real gotcha is gear rolling. Dude, for real. You know what? I don't even care. We're just going to take this ammo and get out. And I'll upgrade the boots to level 2. Alright. We're just going to be done with it. We're just going to be done with it. Okay, so that means actually I also need to finally get Drake to the point where she's usable. Okay, because I didn't level up her stuff yet either. Okay, and then at some point I'll level her skills. I have a bunch of stuff. So whenever we get to the next Fire Week raid boss, I'll level her skills more. And I got her treasure. I want to finally use Drake. So yeah, let's start this. Okay, we can get to level 2. Alright, so I'm working on Drake. I'm working on Drake. You only level to 5 or nothing. Interesting. I think getting to level 2 is just so cheap that if it's a unit you're not focusing on, it's worth it to go to level 2. And then for any like big units, like Drake, I will get to 5. All your big DPS units, you want to get to 5. But there's a lot of units, you know, whether it's like on the boots or just a unit that I don't use as much, I'll get them to level 2 and then that's fine. Just because there's a big gap in how expensive it gets after level 2. Alright. I will do a single friendship poll. And then it's on to Etheria. Well, we didn't expect anything else here. We didn't expect anything else. I'm going to hold on to the rest of my blue tickets, although I have been using a lot of them recently. I'm going to stop using them because I know that I'm probably going to need to put at least 1, maybe 2 of these new absolute units onto the wish list. So we're going to start hoarding these. So yeah. All right. Let's switch. Fireweek raid boss is absolute patch. All right. Well, I mean, we'll see because maybe like if I pull for Emma, then she's probably gonna take precedent more even than Drake. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how lucky my pulls are. Again, I don't even know how many of the absolute units I'm gonna pull for. I would like to be able to get at least Emma and Yunhua, but I just don't know. I can't say. If I could get Vesti too, honestly, that would be cool. Like, I'd like to get all of them, but it's our earlier conversation. I won't keep repeating myself. Oh, I better change my Twitch info before everybody in chat is like, "Did you change the game?" All right, dude. PvP is in a really good place right now, and I'm finally to the point where I have gear that I actually feel like good about going into PvP. Am I a top ranker? Absolutely not. I'm still going to get destroyed in the really competitive levels, but I feel like I can actually go in and feel like I'm working with something at this point. And then I just think the rebalance changes and the fact that we've gone to this more mid-range mid-range meta, like slower battles. I think Etheria's PvP is in a really good spot right now. So we will be doing some arena and RTA as well. Everybody in the union is panicking because I haven't updated the spreadsheet yet. We are keeping our win streak going, which is nice. We still only have one loss in our entire match history. Was Jin saying? Competitive. I misspelled competitive. Competitive. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I will update before the end of the night, okay? So you guys know where to put your things on the bases. Anybody in the union is watching. Yeah. I will update the spreadsheet sometime after stream. The nice thing, I will say, one thing that's really cool about Ethereum Restart is that you have like multiple days to do everything. It's not like, here's your 12 hours or your 24 hours to like set your units. Like it's kind of cool that you have like a while to like make sure that like you actually don't miss your window to do things in the guild versus guild battles. Also, getting arena loadouts. Oh my god. I mean, this happened like a week ago, so it's old news at this point. But getting the arena loadouts is so good. Battle report. Well, I failed on defense. Dude, it's so hard to win on defense. It's extremely hard to win on defense, honestly. That said, maybe I'll change up my formation a little bit. I think it's getting to the point where Hellkid is a little bit more well-known now. I don't know if I can catch people out with Hellkid. So having him on defense maybe isn't such a good idea anymore. At the very beginning of this season, I actually got a lot of defense wins because I think people didn't realize, because Hellkid wasn't on the radar and they didn't realize how he would just be like immune to all control effects. And so I got some wins that way. But at this point, let's put Linglo in here. Or maybe, yeah, we'll put Linglo in there. I'll probably still lose on defense, but whatever. All right. Ooh, hey, we see the new girl. Maybe we'll fight her. So we got Cleave right there. Classic kind of team. What is this? Anyway, wait. What? Let's decide between these two. It's funny, I was just saying we're getting to like a slower meta and then we have like these cleave teams. But that's not necessarily even a good thing. I think they're just like not moving with the meta. I'm gonna try this matchup. We'll see how this goes. I kind of feel like I'm walking into a loss here, but we're gonna try it. Okay, so yes, I definitely want Hoyon. And I want Obol and Lily. I think maybe I don't want my own Yeli in this situation. Nilou seems really good for Aurora farming. Yeah, I've heard. Nilou is like just a super solid unit for PvE. I haven't gotten around to building her yet. And I think she's also like kind of the Lily or Doki Doki substitute, but I have Lily. So I just don't know if she's like that relevant for me specifically, but I don't know. I might get around to building her anyway. It's crazy how good SR units are. Like, this game is the only game I've played where lower rarity units are legit as good or sometimes even better than the high rarity units. It's kind of cool to see, to be honest. Okay, so who else do I want in here? I would pick Hellkid, except going into the Rosa with Hellkid isn't good. Or I could just hope that I'm the fastest and use my own Yeli instead, but I don't think so. So I think I'm going to go with Rahu. Oh no, who isn't equipped? Who is not equipped? Is Rahu not equipped? Oh, he's not. I have one random missing piece of equipment. Let's see. What is he missing? That's weird. Oh, because I put it on Ling Lo. Alright, cool. Okay, now we're ready to go. Now, I might just get nuked in one shot because maybe he'll go Lily Yelly and then I just die. Let's see how it goes. Nope. Okay, so I was able to outspeed him. My Lily is very fast at this point, so a lot of times I can actually get a speed victory. So we will, yeah, give it to Hoyon. And then I will hit Rosa right away. Yep, she's dead. And now hopefully we can stun them with Obol. Yep, we got the triple stun. And then we can AoE them into Oblivion with Rahu. And yeah, we'll refresh our turn. I've got like pretty much a guaranteed win at this point. Yeah. There's like nothing they can do. Moran is low rarity. She's good in PvP. I mean, Moran is not low rarity. Moran, I mean, she's not a pilgrim, I guess, if that's what we're saying. Alright, we got the win. I kind of wanted to see what would happen if he hit me with the Yeli, because I think that my Rahu would have survived and been able to like get the win anyway, but we'll never know. Okay. How about this matchup here? I could try the same thing. Let's try the same thing. This again might be walking into a loss, but we're gonna try it. Because I mean, oh, interesting. He has Lion on Freya? Does that make sense? What are Freya's moves? Why would you put Lion on Freya? And then we have White Fang on Lily. I've been seeing this more and more recently. People making like an offensive Lily. It does make Lily extremely fast. So I probably lose the speed race here no matter what, unfortunately. So maybe we don't use Obol. We still use Hoyon and Rahu. I'll keep my own Lily, even though she'll probably get nuked. Freya is generally fast too. Yes, Freya is very, very fast. I could try for Hellkid here. Or I could use Valerian here. Maybe I use Valerian. This is a risky fight. We'll see what happens, but we're gonna do our best. Ooh, yeah. His Lily is extremely fast, which was predicted because he's got the White Fang on it. Freya didn't do shit. That's not surprising. But this is what's scary. Oof. Okay, okay. So we didn't get one shot, and Hoyon came back to at least do big damage to Yeli. Really unfortunate that Yeli went off on a big chain and killed Rahu, though. That sucks. That really sucks. Ooh, that hurts. Dang. He got lucky there. He got so lucky there. Because his Rosa would not have been able to kill my Rahu. And if he had only gotten like 1 or 2 extra shots with the Yeli, Rahu would still be here. That's unfortunate. That was just lucky RNG. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, so what do I do in this situation? I don't actually want Hoyon to go because Hoyon currently has her Soul Ward on. And so I think I just want to eat it. On the other hand, if I let Rosa go, then probably all 3 of my other units die. Unless I can speed Valerian enough to be able to do the invincibility on Lily. I don't know. This is all bad. This is a big gamble. I don't know how much I can increase it, but I'm going to try actually buffing Valerian to see if she can use the invincibility to keep Lily alive. Nope, it wasn't enough. I didn't think it would be, to be honest. So now we lose. Honestly, I think I just lost because of the lucky big chain from Yeli. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so let's refresh. It's funny, we're seeing a lot of these teams, I think because I'm in the lower ranks at the moment, because these are not the meta teams. Hey, B-Boy Sonic is raiding with a party of 5. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome. We just finished up some Nikke a minute ago, and we are doing some PvP in Etheria Restart. Howdy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Rosa's weak to Hoyon, yeah. I don't know, these are kind of lame. We're going to refresh. None of those look interesting to fight against. Yeah, welcome Raiders. Hope you guys are having a good night. You were on Nikke to pull for Eleg and Dorothy real quick. Oh yeah, last chance. They're going away. Hopefully the pulls went well. I went to max limit break on Dorothy and got my 1 copy of Eleg. You still use the same defense because it's all you have built? I mean, that's fair. You got to use what you have, right? All right, I think we'll try this fight here. I'm going to try and outspeed them. Having both Messiah and Yeli is kind of an interesting choice here. So I do want Obol. And I do want Hellkid. And I will use my own Yeli. Do I want my own Yeli? I think I want my own Yelly. Yeah. Okay, yes. So we are faster as I predicted. So let's speed up Yelly. We'll drop the shield. Tomorrow is the maintenance for Nikke? Yes, yes it is. The E-leg pulls were super good. First multi was a triple. Yo, that's insane. Second, you got E-leg. But on Dorothy, you don't even know how many you did to get her, but you got her eventually. All right, well, I guess it balanced out, right? It was like you can't have good luck on both. My Dorothy pulls were pretty lucky too. I got max limit break like pretty painlessly. But I didn't have the resources to like keep going on E-leg, so I just went for the 1 on her. All right, so let's use our stun. And yeah, all right, they're cooked. There's nothing they can do at this point. We got the win. We stunned both Messiah and Yelly, and then we just wiped them anyway. All right. All right, 3 more. Try and keep some stuff for absolute team coming. Yeah, so I have 30-ish thousand, 25,000 to 30-ish thousand gems, but I doubt I'm going to be able to get all of them. I'm hoping I can get at least 2 absolute units, but I'm probably not going to get all 3 of them. All right, have a good night, man. Have a good night. Yeah, thanks for the raid. All right. So, can I win this match? Let's try this match. Let's try this match. Okay, so I think I don't want Hellkid. Maybe I do actually. I don't know. We want Hoyon for sure. Hoyon is extremely good in this match. Do I want somebody instead of Yelly? I think this might be another Rahu situation. Let's try this. I've started to like Rahu more and more. Alright, did not land the thing with Mio at all. Alright, yeah, we're too tanky. Alright, Rosa comes in with a big damage, but Hoyon's gonna kill her. Brings back a bull. Dang, they actually chained down Rahu. Maybe we do lose this. They're very fast. They looped back around. Alright, but we're gonna try and stun them. There we go. We got the stun. Hoyon gets to wake up. We'll stun them again. And we will dispel. No, Hoyon didn't get another attack. This is a really interesting matchup. I ended up losing. I'm trying to think what I could have done differently here. They were so fast that they looped back around. I actually think my strategy was good, but I was surprised that they got to come back like multiple times, so Rahu never got to attack. It could be because my Rahu is just a little under leveled, so maybe he would have been able to live through that had he had maximum levels. I say that like I haven't had good luck all year. I've kind of had really good luck all year. It's true. It's true. Like my pulls have been pretty nuts on like almost every banner. This is a really scary looking team. So this is more like an actual meta team. Having Holden and Lilith is really scary. I actually feel like Lily is a little bit random here. Valerian just makes a more tank. This is a scary team. This is also like pretty meta right here. And like I said, you're seeing Hellkid pop up a lot more often. And like Rahu and Holden, Valerian, again, this is just like a mid-range, grind you out I'm not going to die. I'm not going to get stunned. I'm going to counterattack. Like, this is a really scary team. Unfortunately, I don't have Holden, which I kind of regret not pulling for him. But yeah, this is a very solid team, and what I would expect a lot of like actual high-ranking defenses to look like. At least something along these lines, not necessarily this specifically. Let's try fighting it. I mean, they're down here in platinum with me, so, you know, maybe they just don't have as good of gear. Lilith is quite annoying. Dude, yes, I hate fighting against Lilith. So we're going to fight this. Again, not because I necessarily think I can actually beat this, but I want you guys to kind of see what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to use Rahu here. I will use... I don't think I want Huion either. I think I'm going to go with Linglo. And maybe we would just go super grindy. I could use Kazuyo or Kraken. I have like no DPS here, so I probably can't chew through these guys. I need some form of damage. Maybe I use Didding. Or do I just bring in Yeli? I'm going to try this. This is... I don't know. This is going to be really tough. All right. We'll see how the... Oh, who's not equipped? Oh, now my Linglo is. I forgot because I gave that piece to Rahu. I don't know how I ended up in this situation where I have like one random piece of gear that I have to swap. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so I will buff Yeli, because as long as we can at least do significant damage before they like really get going, that's what we want. And then I will just do a single attack on Valerian. And then hopefully we can get some stuns. The problem is I'm probably not going to stun Rahu. Alright, but we got... Oh, we did get Rahu. Nice. Okay, the important thing was that we stunned Hellkid and Holden, but getting Rahu is just a bonus. Okay, so let's do the defense down. Again, I'm going to target Valerian, because if I can kill her before she gets to go, that would be great. Yes. Okay, okay. This match looks winnable now. I think we're probably going to get there. That said, never underestimate Holden. Holden and Rahu is a crazy hard combination. If I hadn't gotten the stun on Hellkid, that would have been brutal. But since I did, now he's not really a threat at this point. And we'll go for the stun again. Okay, yep. We just get a free pass now. We just win. Getting 2 stuns in a row, like, bro. Yeah, they're cooked. All right. We got the win. So even though that was like a pretty dominating display for my team, that was actually more of what the meta is. Despite the fact that I lost to some other things that I don't think were as meta. All right, what do I want to buy here? I think I'll buy this. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, wow, that's way more expensive than I have. I don't know why I thought I could get that. I'll grab 2 of these right now, though. Okay, let's check in on the farm. Finally beat Inferno Rengo. As you can see, the win rate is not great. But finally beat Inferno Rengo. Rengokotsu is just like, he's pretty brutal. But I'm glad to finally have him. I'm trying to get like some better roles for Lighthouse. Maybe finally build a Count, although I think Count is pretty niche. Um, but yeah, it's good to finally be able to farm him. Okay, so now let's go and do some Summit Arena. Oh, I should have built another piece of gear. Now I can't pick Rahu even if I want to. All right, so they first pick Lily. I will go for Yelly. Just, I mean, she's good, but honestly, just to keep him from going Lily into Yelly. And then I'm going to go with Obol. So this will force him to, yeah. He has to either pick like Linglo or, yeah, there we go. He did. Or Liliam once I pick Obol. Viper, all right. So I think I'm gonna go. Let's save Hoyon for a later pick, but I probably want to end up getting Hoyon. I'm gonna grab Kazuyo. And Valerian, and then hopefully I can last pick Hoyon. Doki Doki, okay. And, oh, okay. Okay. So, do I still want to get Hoyon? He went for last pick Messiah. That's interesting. Because I could ban the Messiah, but then maybe I do take this and just ban the Messiah. Then his only DPS is from Viper. He's going to do some crazy stuff between Doki Doki and Lily, though. This is probably bad, but I kind of just want to experiment. I want to see just how scary this is. Viper might just end up getting to go like over and over and over again. So I might be setting myself up here for failure. But if I can get in with, you know, because like if he's only hitting with Viper, it's going to take a while to kill me. What did he ban? My Obol? Okay. Yeah, he is very fast. All right. This is probably going to be bad for me. Dr. Yo says I've maxed overcapture stamina for the 2x, so not doing any shell farming this week. Okay. I feel like I kind of need the shells more than the gear at this point. So I'm just going to use my normal like stamina module refreshes for the 2x rewards. But I'm just going to keep farming shells for now. You have a similar win rate for Rengo? Yeah. Alright, him getting to go with Linglo is kind of bad for me because my Kazuyo won't get to put them all to sleep. Because they should all have this. Well, Doki Doki doesn't. Okay, so we'll just do a single attack on Doki Doki. Alright, we did put her to sleep. That's something, I guess. Viper gets to skip ahead. Do more damage. As predicted, his damage is kind of shit, but this is still kind of a rough one. Okay, so we're going to go for trying to just nuke down Viper right here. Because if we can kill the Viper, then he just doesn't have anything else to do. Alright, I think we might be in the clear here. Oh, he saw the writing on the wall. He knew that Yelly was going to wipe his Viper and probably at least one or two of his other units. And so then, like, it was over. Alright. So we did get the win there. It was a little bit risky because I felt like it could have gotten crazy between Lily and Doki Doki. Like, maybe I just felt like, you know, his only damage coming from Viper just wasn't going to work. And that turned out to be true. Yeah, Viper's meant to be a DPS. I think a lot of people get lazy and assume that everyone will auto-ban Lily. And so then they put themselves in a situation like that, where then you can ban their DPS and they have nothing to do, right? Because I'm pretty sure he never thought I was going to ban his Messiah. And then what could he do? Okay, so again, we're going to go with Yeli. And I'm going to actually take Ling Lo. I feel like starting an early draft with a healer isn't great, but at the same time, if I'm trying to play Obol or Kazuyo, I really don't want them to have Ling Lo. Ah, and he played Obol. That's annoying. Okay. And Kazuyo. Yo, is this person sniping my stream? Did he know exactly what I was going for? What is this shit? That is brutal. Okay, okay. I mean, I have Ling Lo, so that's good. That's good. But yikes. So what do we want to do here? I think we go for Hellkid, because he's definitely a counter to Kazuyo. And I could even go for Kloss and then another DPS. I'm not sure what he's going to pick. I think I'm going to pick Kloss here. I actually don't use Kloss a lot nowadays. Rilmoka, interesting. And Valerian. That's an interesting team. That's an interesting team. So, do I want Hoyon here? Or Rahu? Didding? I think I just pick Hoyon. So, do I ban his Rilmoka? Is this kind of just like what we were talking about before? Or do I ban his Lily and speed contest? I think I'm going to ban his Rilmoka. So we'll see what happens. I mean, like, he has no damage. I might never get a turn. I might never get a turn. But I think, you know, in theory, I have Hellkid to counter Kaz, and I have Ling Lo to counter Obol. And all I need is, like, one shot to get through, because he has just, like, no damage. Like, none of his people are even equipped with DPS things. So we all got put to sleep. Like, there is the possibility that I never get to go at all. He banned my my Ling Lo, which does make sense from his point of view. Probably all go to sleep again. Yep. None of us are going to get our turns. Honestly, him killing Hoyon is bad for him. Obol could slowly take me down. He has to be careful with his AoEs, because if he kills Hoyon, she's just going to come back and, like, nuke one of his units. Hellkid, and I got 2 awake units. What does Obol do? Okay, okay, we're in. We can do something. Yeah, we will debuff Obol. Hoyon, unfortunately, was asleep. We are looking weak. Oh no, Kazuyo. Does she have her skill 3 up? I don't think she does. Dude, why did she go for Hellkid? That was dumb. I mean, like, yeah, she kind of needs to go for Hellkid. Alright, he killed him with Obol. Alright. Oof. Yeah, we're just never getting a turn here. This was a possibility. This guy's played it very smart in general, I will say. Because he's been very careful to not do too much damage to Hoyon. Because if any of my other units were still alive and then he killed Hoyon, then I would get the win. There you go. He's taking down what's-her-face again, leaving Hoyon for last. He knows what he's doing. I have to say, this is the most annoying kind of team to fight against. So there goes the nuke on Obol. But unfortunately, I'm going to lose the Soul Ward here. I brought back Yeli, but they're just going to kill Yeli. Like, we're not going to get a turn again. Yeah, we died. Alright. I mean, that was kind of 50-50. Like, we really just needed to, like, resist one random thing there, you know? And then we could have gotten the win. Hey, I get to pick first. Look at that. Honestly, I probably could have banned the Kazuyo and still won that. Like, maybe banning the Romoka wasn't correct. Because with Hoyon, I kind of have insurance against getting one shot anyway. I don't know. That was tough. Am I fighting the same person? I wasn't paying attention to the name. Who am I fighting here? I might be fighting against the exact same person. Alright, Linglo. Yeah, you've had games like that where you just never get to do anything. It happens. I feel like this is like the same dude. I didn't pay attention to what his name was. At this low of rank, I'm surprised that I'm like playing the same person twice in a row. Yeah, we'll go for Hellkid. Dude, this has to be the same person. This is totally the same person. Interesting. He went for Didding. Alright, well, I think I go for Hoyon again. And Yeli. See what his last pick is. Valerian. Okay. This is actually a lot harder. I think I get rid of the Kazuyo. And hope I get to go first. It is the same guy? Dude, I thought it had to be. I was like, there's no way. That's crazy. That's never happened to me before. Okay, so my Linglo gets to go first. He banned Lily. Honestly, I think that was a mistake. He should have still banned Linglo like he did last time. People are too quick to ban Lily. Like, yeah. Anyway, so we're going to do this. Get our immunity up. Because now Obol can't stun us. Why did he even do that? Does he not know how Linglo works? Alright, so now we'll do the shield on... yeah, we'll hit Romoka. And now we'll hopefully finish her off here. We did. She comes back, but then we hit her with White Fang. Yeli gets to go. This time we'll target Didding, and I think this will just steal the deal. Yeah. Alright, well, we got this in the bag now. So the difference here is I learned from my mistakes and he didn't. All right, let's see. Check in what's happening on with the farming. 0 wins. Oh my god. Okay, usually I win 3 or 2. 0 wins against Rengokutsu, I think, has never happened before. Dang, I must have gotten extremely unlucky. Okay. All right. Let's go to the challenge. Can anybody want to do Phantom Theater? Let's do Phantom Theater. I'll create a room. Dr. Eagles, are you down? Or anybody else in chat? You are welcome to join. Lily PTSD is strong with players? Yeah, it's true. And you can take advantage of that. So yeah, there's the code in chat if anybody wants to join. Let's do a quick Phantom Theater. Do I want to do this one? Or this one? I think I'll fight the fire one. The Fury Guard. Hydrate, everybody. Hydrate. Like, Lily is quite good, but Lily is an enabler. So you just have to think, like, you know, what will happen if Lily is there, you know? Like if they still have all their best stuff out there, then, like, what was getting rid of Lily, right? Like, I completely countered his Obol with my Ling Lo, you know? And so him getting rid of Lily... Oh, there's Dr. Eagles. We got a few people who will admit Dr. Eagles. Yeah. Anyway. All right, so... I'll add Hoyon to this team. I'll add Fu Cho to this team. I can add another person. I could add, like, Didding. Maybe I'll add Didding. Get some more DPS in here. How did you guys do in the Cage Rumble or whatever it's called? I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of lazy with putting my teams together. I think I could have gotten better scores than I did, but I just kind of, I don't know, kind of went on autopilot this time. We're already up to S. Let's check in on the team. The co-op team. Honestly, this is kind of a busted team now that I think about it. Like, we got Hoyon and Didding to just deal massive single target damage, enabled by, like, the debuffs from Kloss. And then with Fu Cho and Sonya, like, no one's ever gonna die. Like, this is kind of a great team. I think this is gonna be our last thing we're gonna do, and then I'll wrap up the stream. We're up to double S. See how Eagles is doing over here. Everybody's still up. Dang, you were brave running Rosa into the green one. But I guess it didn't matter. You have a lot of sustainability with Linglo and Fucho, though. There we go. We got the triple S. S rank was the highest you could get in Cage Rumble. Oh, it's getting to the point where they're like wiping units now. The boss is getting OP. But it's okay. We're on triple S, so it doesn't matter. You can just exit battle, right? Like, I think I've seen this before. I think you can just exit. Like, after you get the triple S, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure that works. I'm like 90% sure that works. But also it kind of scares me. You don't really touch your team, so you think you had Rosa there from last week. Yeah, that's fair. Probably getting to a power level where it kinda doesn't matter that much, where we can get triple S anyway. Alright, this is kind of scary, but I'm just gonna... Also, I think some of my units on my other team, I'm gonna exit battle. Exiting battle will consider a defeat. Let's see if it works. I feel like it didn't work. It did not work. Dude, I've seen people exit out, though. I've seen people exit out, and it'll work. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Sorry, Dr. Eagles. Alright, I don't know how to do that. I know you don't have to actually finish the battle. Maybe you're not supposed to exit. There's some other way of doing it. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it, guys. Gonna wrap it up. If you're in my union, I will put up the base assignments. Basically, it's gonna stay the same, except I just have to add a few new people to the spreadsheet. So yeah. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Yeah, now I have to do another one. I know, Dr. Eagles, I know. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Hope you guys have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are at in the world. At least now I know. I experimented, and now I know. But I got to figure out how you can do that, because I know it's possible to quit out somehow, and the battle just goes, and it counts. But, yeah. All right. Catch you guys later.